Corey, what the hell are you doing with your new skin over there?
I don't know, man. I'm
Oh my
also
God.
right here.
You appear to have cloned yourself somehow. So somehow there's a Corey there and a Corey there. A Phantom Corey.
Is this due to the Plum's Power and Fuels Limited? Find out in this episode.
Hello guys and welcome to episode 5 of Minecraft Mega Construction with me, Peasant Plum.
Me, Helen Westy.
So Corey, what are we building in today's episode? I mean, we've got something built already, but what are we going to be building?
Well, I think the Plum Power Co. factory power station needs some additional ways of making money.
I believe so, yes. So we're building a industrial estate today, because we're kind of building an industrial estate. We're starting off with a bit of immersive petroleum power. So, do you want to sort of tell the guys what we're going to be doing in the episode?
Well, we're going to be sort of adding on to the power station and building an oil refinery right next to it.
Yeah, so basically when I was doing this, I discovered that I would plant some core sample drills and found out we had two pretty good chunks of oil right next to us from immersive petroleum. So I figured that's exactly what we're going to be doing, and if I'm honest, I might need to do some road markings for this power plant. So I might say, I don't know if we necessarily need road markings, since it is just kind of a free-for-all thing, so I might just sort of say, yeah, go wherever you want from there. I mean, there's not really enough room to just say keep going round in a loop, and yeah, I think it's a pretty small car park, but I think, you know, we can expand it if need be in the future, although I don't think we're really going to need to. Although, you know what I'm going to do, Corey, before we start the episode?
What are you going to do, Manine?
I want to bring the Plummobile over here. I think that's like tradition for the episodes. I think I did it for the motel when we had it. So let's see if she starts. Yes, there we go. The old Plummobile's going. Well, let's go test out our new road system. I may have clipped the curb a few times there, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's turn on to our new industrial estate. So I believe how we're doing for power and stuff. 63% battery, so I might leave her idling for just a little bit. Oh, I may have also slightly crashed.
I thought you meant that your game crashed then. I was panicking a little bit.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a rocky start. We had a few crashes and stuff, but we're all working now. So yeah, I'll leave it running for a little bit. So I think what I'll do, guys, is I'll be right back once I have something more to show you guys. Okay, guys, so I'm just trying to think now how close to actually put this sort of power plant. So I need to look at the chunk boundaries first. I'll get myself a drill, and anywhere, what I might do is mark out how sort of where the chunks are. So if I say here, because I don't really want to build any further than that, and this chunk ends about, what is it, here? So this is inside this chunk, and then the next chunk goes from pretty much here right to there. So that's pretty much where the chunks are, and that's why I'm going to have to build both my pump jacks. So I just need to work out sort of how I'm going to work this out. So first thing I think we're going to need is something called an engineer's manual. Sound familiar, Corey?
I guess.
So an engineer's manual, basically it's just going to tell us what we need to do. So because I've installed the add-on for immersive engineering, immersive petroleum, we've got a bunch of stuff about ores and stuff. Well, not ores, oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a pump. Is there a thing? Pump jack projector, here it is. So this thing is essentially going to tell me how to build a pump jack. Now, is there a way to rotate this? I don't think there is. That's quite annoying, actually. Yeah, there's not really a way to rotate this, I don't think, or at least I don't know the control to rotate it. So what I might do is stick this guy down here, and I might try and mirror this, because I want this guy to realistically to be facing this way. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys, once I've built the pump jack, and I'm ready to get it going. Okay, guys, we're back, so I'm just about to now start building the oil refinery, the pump jack thing. So where to start? So I'm thinking, if the chunk is, I might keep one of these on me handy just to see where the actual boundary is. So the front boundary is, what was it again? Okay, so I can't build it past there, so you know I might actually have to build them sideways. Can I? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get away with it otherwise. This is pretty much the boundary I've got to work with. So from there, realistically to here, because most of the chunk, I believe, is sort of going towards the road, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, most of it's in the road, so this is pretty much what the area I have to work with. Now, how long is this thing? It's 1, 2, 3, 6 blocks wide. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I measure that out against the chunk, I believe that is just enough actually. So I might just be able to get away with it if I build it right here. Wow, that is lucky, Corey. Can you believe it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just able to get it in the chunk. So I'm going to need a light engineering block. Light engineering block. I'll get rid of the andesite. And was that some pipe? I believe that's fluid pipe from immersive engineering. Okay, so I'm going to have to try and... I'm going to build this guy about here, I believe. So you need to go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then a layer of fluid pipe. Is that the... I built it 1 too far forward. Derp. Can you believe it, Corey? We've only just started the video and I'm already doing derps.
With you, to be honest, I can believe that.
Yeah, it's very true. I'm very derpy at times. So if I go... Wait, actually, how big is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, it is... I thought it was somewhere then. I got a bit sort of scared myself. So, Corey, we're just within the chunk, look. Look. We are literally just in the chunk boundary to get to the oil vein.
Did you delete my lol?
Your lol? I don't know where it was. Well, why did you write lol in steel scaffolding? Corey, you're so immature. Anyway, so the next level of it, which it's not going to show us unless I do this. So the next level is that some fence. I'm not sure what type of fence it is, but it should tell us in here. Treated wood fence. Treated wood fence. You know, I'll do that and move the exchanger here. So the treated wood fence, go down a level, goes right here. I believe it goes two up, so I might as well do that because I'm going to have to do it anyway. I need some heavy engineering blocks. Heavy engineering blocks. I'll replace the core sample drill with that. And the heavy engineering blocks, we have 2 going up there, I believe. And we also need a redstone engineering block, which I'm temporarily going to replace steel scaffolding with. So redstone engineering block. Have I built that light engineering block on the wrong side? Yes, I have, because I'm a bit of a derp again. So steel scaffolding, which I thought I wouldn't need, is going to go there. Let's pick this guy back up. Light engineering block goes there. Redstone engineering block goes up on the left. We need light engineering blocks there. And I believe that's this level done. And then we need, what's that? Is that steel sheet metal? Oh, yeah, I thought that was steel sheet metal. So we need a block of steel from immersive engineering and some steel sheet metal. So I'll get a block of steel and some steel sheet metal. And I believe I'm going to need some more fluid pipes, I believe. I'm not going to need this guy again, so I'll remove these guys. I believe I'll do the other pump jack off camera just to save time so you don't have to watch me build the same thing twice. So then I need to build another layer of this. And then need steel sheet metal and 2... okay. So steel sheet metal and goes 1, 2, 3 and then goes all the way up to there. And I believe if that's correct, all I should need to do is get myself an engineer's hammer and right click on the engineering block and this should turn into a pump jack. Yeah, there we go, Corey, it's done. It's now transformed into a multi-block.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the other one over here and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back and now what I'm going to do is build the distillation tower. So Corey, where should I build the distillation tower?
That is completely up to you, Manine.
Where are you thinking would be a good place for a distillation tower? Come on, just give me some ideas. Where's the tower going to go? So that's where we're going to be drilling for the oil. Now, where do we actually want to distill it exactly?
From the factory? From the power station, I mean? We've got a big area here to expand it, so we could have like...
Yeah, would we...
We could have all of it controlled from this little hub here if we expand it out.
We'd have it controlled from there, granted, but would we really want to build it there? I think we should all keep it on the same site.
Mm-hmm.
Just so it, you know, so this can be like the actual oil refinery. So should Where should I put it?
I'm not sure, Manine.
Because this is where I'm going to project it. I'm going to build it from here.
Build it there.
Well, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to build it up, and then I'll be right back, just so you guys haven't got to, watch the next 10 minutes of me building this. Okay, guys, so the finishing touches have just been added to my distillation tower, and hopefully this should work. Are you going to work? I'm not entirely sure what exactly I have to click to get you to work. Does it say any? It probably says in the engineer's manual. I haven't read it. It's giving me the green lights. This guy should be working. Why are you not working? Okay, I think what I might do is check the engineer's manual to see if there's a specific block I have to right click with the hammer to get it to form. The distillation tower. Where it's heated into lighter. I think what I'll do, guys, I'll read this and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so it says I need to right click on the redstone engineering block with the hammer. Yep, there we go. Corey, distillation tower is now a thing.
Awesome.
Redstone control is inverted. Why are you inverted? Not inverted, inverted. Okay, I believe the projector is what's giving me this stupid look. There we go. So the good thing is, Corey, this is the actual functional multi-block. Look at this. So if I go up here, these ladders and stuff actually work, even though they're sort of encased in that. That's
cool.
So that's the distillation tower that we have currently. I'm going to need to wire this up in just a second. We need some power coming here first, though. I've just realised one thing with where this pump jack's going to go. What I might need to do, and what I say might, I mean definitely, is I'm going to have to move the facility one block further back than what I initially wanted. And what I mean by that is I'm going to have to move it directly at the back of the pavement, which isn't the end of the world. This means there's going to be no gap. Which I suppose makes kind of sense, because the actual way to redstone control it is at the back. And there's not really a way to rotate these machines. If I do, I believe anyway. Okay, so I'm going to put a lever on these so that we can all redstone control them. I may, have a control tower and control them at some point later down the line. So first things first, Corey, we're going to need a way of getting power out of this machine here and out here. Now, there's several mods that allow you to do that, I believe. I believe you can use dimensional transceivers from Ender.io, and this is probably going to be our best bet to transfer power around. Do you remember these guys, Corey, from the last MegaConk series?
I think so, Manine, yes.
Okay, so let's go to reactor storage main, and I'm going to need to do maybe one or two tweaks with this thing. So I'm going to need to get myself an energy pylon, and I'm going to have the energy pylon be right here, actually. And this guy is set to input at the minute, but I believe does Draconic Evolution, I believe it has its own little wrench. Does it have its own little wrench? I'm sure it has a tool that you use to right click on these things, or can you just use a normal crescent hammer? Will a crescent hammer work? I don't think a crescent hammer's going to work. No, it's not. So I'm going to try and find the tool, guys, and I'll be right back. I believe the correct tool for the job, guys, is the crystal binder. Is this it? No, it is not the crystal binder. Okay, I thought I had the right tool, guys, there. Derp on my part. But yeah, Corey, I can't find the tool that you actually use to turn these things from input to output.
You can't find it at all?
I can't find anything that would remotely fit it. The crystal binder was the closest thing I had, but that didn't appear to work. So what I'll do, guys, I'll cut the video here and I'll have to look into it. So guys, there is no special tool. You just right click on the top thing here, you shift right click on it, and that changes it from an input to an output. Derp. That's me being stupid. Okay, capacitor missing. Insert any capacitor into this machine to work. So I believe if this thing... So the input of this thing appears to have changed quite dramatically from when I last used it. So if I go into power and I click on main power, and I click add channel, and we want to be sending main power from here. And then I'm going to go out here and go to power plant reception. Yes, that's where we want to be. And now, where do these guys input power from? They input power from here. So I'm going to stick this guy in the floor maybe, and I'm going to insert capacitor in him. And I'm going to say main power receive, and there you go, he's now receiving power, perfect. And now what I'm going to do is get myself a HV wire connector. And I'm also going to get HV wire relay and some HV wire, since I believe all this stuff can operate on high voltage. So I'm going to stick this guy there, run some HV wire to him, And now, running power to these things may be quite awkward actually, but are you going to connect or are you going to say you're obstructed? Ah, you're obstructed by the lever. That's quite annoying. That's very, very annoying. So if I stick you there, are you going to work from there? Hopefully you'll work. Nope, you're still obstructed. Okay, this is maybe going to look a little bit weird, but I'm going to put you there. You're going to say you're obstructed again, aren't you, if I do that? Nope, you're not obstructed there. Yes, that's Corey. The pump jacks are working, look. Look at this.
Yes, man.
We have pump jacks working. I don't know why this one's deciding it doesn't want to work. This one's like, I'm going to go on strike and not do anything. But hey ho, one of them's working anyway. And if I go in the core sample drill, you are definitely in the oil chunk and you're definitely in an oil chunk, so why are you not drilling for anything? Does the lever... Okay, that's weird. For some reason, have I accidentally inverted the redstone signal on this guy?
Possibly.
I don't know. Not inverted, there we go. Yeah, I've accidentally inverted the redstone signal like a derp. So what I'm going to do is look for some fluid pipes, and just due to the fact of how industrial this area is, I'm not really bothered about pipes and wires being exposed. Is that... Are you okay with that, Corey?
Doesn't bother me, man.
So I'm just trying to figure out where the input and where the output is. I believe this is the blue is the input and that is the output. And can that be changed? So I'd much rather this guy input from this side. No, it doesn't look like he wants to budge on that. So you know, I've changed my mind. I might actually have this pipe go underneath. Just this pipe, not the other pipe, but this one specifically. And I'm going to have you come out there, go in the floor here, and I don't mind you doing that, underground, and boom. I'll bump this guy's range up a little bit, and I think what I might do is change a bit of that dirt under there into asphalt concrete, because I think that'll make it sort of completes the look rather than just having dirt and stuff underneath. There we go. So Corey, this thing, look, he's getting crude oil.
Nice.
We'll get some crude oil out of this guy. So these guys are both pumping. We're both getting oil and stuff. Although the thing is, this guy's going to complain because he's got no power. It's not quite disaster though. All I need is another one of these wire relays. I mean, I might make this a little bit fancier later on by using like some energy pylons and stuff. But I think for now, oh, you're going to complain, aren't you? Okay, if I stick you there, are you going to complain? Okay, yes, you're not going to complain. I hope you're not going to complain with that distance. Yep, there we go. It's great. Distillation tower's working, look. We actually have producing gasoline, diesel, and some lubricant. How cool is that?
That is pretty darn cool, man.
So yeah, so distillation tower doesn't actually have any animation that it's working, but you can tell that it is. I always think it's a bit weird that we're actually distilling the oil right next to where, like, normally you have separate facilities for pumping oil and refining it, but yeah, we might as well just have it the same thing, right?
I mean, it saves a lot of time for the Plum's power and fuel.